Hello everyone, welcome back to TBM Solution, your channel where we bring to you tutorials on Archicad, Robot, AutoCAD, and ranging softwares like Twinmotion, Lumion, and Photoshop. You're highly welcome to TBM Solution. It has really been a while now. I've not been uploading videos on my YouTube channel, but I'm back. So let's continue our tutorials here in TBM Solution. So today I'm going to be showing you the things you need to set up before you can actually start drawing in your Archicad. So let's open the Archicad software. As you can see, I'm using Archicad 2023. Yeah, it is. So what I do next is I double click on it to open the software. Yeah, as you can see. So let's give it some time for it to open. In today's tutorial, I just want to show you how you need to access Archicad and how you need to be friendly with the software. I'm going to be showing you some steps on how you need to set up your page and the things you must do in order to have a beautiful drawing. So as you can see, our software has opened. Now this is one of my drawings I could do so far. It is a section of a building. So this is an already existing building, so I don't want us to work with this. So if you look at your top left corner, you are going to see new, and you are going to see browse, you are going to see teamwork. So since you want to create a new drawing interface, right? Since you want to create a new drawing interface, that is, want to start a new drawing from the beginning, that is maybe from the page setup, the pre-dimension of your lines, that is the line quality, the line width, and the line type. You want to set a drawing interface. So what we do is you come here to new, you click on it. Once you click on it, this small notification will pop up. You can see last profile used, you see cancel. If you don't want to continue with a new project, you can cancel it from here. But since you want to start up a new project, a new drawing interface, so we click on new. Once you click on new, you allow the software to generate and present to you the interface. Now our Archicad interface has opened, that is, our new page has opened. Now we have an instruction here from Customers Experience Improvement Program. Yeah, so you are going to share your experience so far with Archicad. That is what you feel about Archicad, what is wrong and what is not wrong. So now I don't want to respond to this notification, so I simply cancel it here. You click on cancel. Yeah, so we have a clean drawing interface as such. This is how, when you open up your Archicad software, this is how it will look like. This is how it will present itself to you. Here on your left you have the drawing tools. That is where you have your door. If I click here on design, here you have the door tool, you have the wall tool, you have the door tool, you have the window tool, you have the opening tool, you have the column tool, you have the beam tool, you have the slab tool, you have the stair tool, you have the railing tool, and so on and so forth, as you can see. Yeah, so this is what we have. This is the interface, and this is how Archicad presents itself to us. And up here we have some settings. That is, for instance, if I click on my wall, right, if I double click on the wall, If I double click on the wall tool, right, you will open this interface. This was default settings interface for me to adjust my maybe my wall thickness, the height of my wall, and its properties. So it gives you this opportunity to make some adjustment to suit your drawing. So, but I don't want us to come here for now. I just want to present the interface to you so you have an idea on how Archicad functions as a whole. So let's close it. Now if I click on the door tool, sorry, let me click on escape. Let me explain something. So I'm zooming in. You zoom in using your mouse, the door that is found on your mouse. You can either zoom in like this or you zoom out like this. Now if you look at this drawing interface, here we have the north elevation, here we have the west elevation, here we have the east elevation, and here we have the south elevation. Now we have the north, the east, the west, and the south elevation. All our drawings we are to produce in Archicad, right, are supposed to appear within this coordinate, that is the north, south, east, and west. They are supposed to appear. In other words, they are supposed to be found inside this box. Any drawing you draw out of this your north, south, east, and west, when you go to cut your sections or maybe to generate your elevations, the drawing will not be visible. The drawings will not be visible. It means you will not be able to see it because they are not within this boundary. They are not within this boundary. So Archicad also is flexible. It is user friendly. In other words, it makes it very simple for you to adjust some things. So what we are going to do is, if your drawing is too large, or maybe you want to draw a very large building, right, or structure, and you see that this space, this workspace provided by Archicad in the default setting is small, you can actually increase it, you can actually enlarge it. So you can do that by highlighting. You highlight it like this, and on your keyboard you hold down Ctrl D, you drag and you click. You see now, so you can move these north, south, east, and west poles that we have in Archicad. If we want a bigger surface or a bigger portion to draw our drawings, I click like this, I highlight this. This is a west elevation, right? You highlight it, you hold down on your keyboard Ctrl D, and then you move it like this. Yeah, we have something like this because we want a larger surface so that all our drawings can enter inside this surface. I click on escape to deselect whatever has been selected. West, you can actually increase them, right, to have a larger drawing surface by holding down Ctrl D on your keyboard. You click this edge, you take it up like this, right? So I click on escape. The reason why I'm doing this is because maybe my drawing is very large, right? My drawing is very large, and upon drawing it may surpass this limit that Archicad has given me. It may surpass the limit Archicad has given me. And when you will now click on your south elevation like this, if you click on your south elevation like this, right, it will not show because it has surpassed the section that has overlap or that has surpassed this. Let's go back to our 2D. Let's go back to our ground floor. This is our ground floor, right? This is the east elevation. This is the west elevation. This is the south elevation, right? So once you click on this your side elevation, the limit or the boundaries of this that is what will show will only be what is within this range, that is from here to here. It means that, so this north, south, east, and west in simple terms are like the eyes, right? They are like the eyes. They are like the eyes. They only see what is within this range, within this limit. So if you draw your drawing, right, the drawing leaves from here, goes up. So if we draw our drawing within this range from here to here, right, and then we click on our south elevation, you see that this is the limit. These are the limits from here to here. So anything out of this limit, so if I draw now and I bring it extend to this other side, it will not show until I come here, I click it like this, and then I take it towards this direction. You see now, to increase it, to increase the viewpoint. Are you seeing? You click. Yeah, so we have increased the viewpoint. We have increased the viewpoint. We are seeing. So this is how Archicad functions. This is the interface. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more videos. Comment in the comment section below. If you have any questions in mind, comment in the comment section below, and we are going to address it in our next video. We are going to address your issues in our next video. Let's go back to our ground floor. So to undo what you have done, right, I hold down Control Z, Control Z again, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. So we have undone everything that was done, right? We have undone them. So I escape. So we have come back to our original position, right? From the default setting that Archicad gave us. Now, I often love to close the gaps between this line and this line. So we are going to stretch it. You click on this mode here, right? This small option will pop up. What you put here is drag, means you can drag it like this, you can place its position, you can drag it like this as you are seeing. Now if we take it here, we are now on stretch, right? Stretch simply means that we can stretch it, we can extend it without changing, without dragging it. It means it extends, it expands, it increases. There's a change in length. So if we click on stretch like this, there is a change in length. You are seeing there's a change in length. So I want you to connect with this one. I take my mouse cursor towards the tip of this one and I click. I do same here and I click. So I want to link up this one with this one. So I click this one, I take it up to, I stretch, I click this one, I take it down. Yeah, I also select this one, I click that node and I stretch it to meet this other point. I click, I stretch this one to meet this point. I select this one, I stretch here and I close it like this. I stretch and I close here. So we have a complete closed circuit. So our drawings will be located in this box. So any drawing I want to produce should be found within this area. Any drawing I produce out of this area, if I go to my elevation or to my section, it will affect it unless I increase the viewpoint, the view area, the view zone. Unless you increase the view area or the view zone. How do we do it? You come to your south elevation. Had it been we had a drawing already existing, right? And I discovered that the drawing is very large and part of the drawing are not showing due to the viewpoint. part of the drawings are not showing. So what I will do is I need to increase the view point or the view area. So I click on it here like this and I increase it like this. You drag and then you click. We do same this other side. You click. You drag. You can actually input a certain specific distance of your choice, right? As you can see, when we have boundary, you see as I'm moving, boundary we have distance. You see the distances are moving. So the distances are in millimeters because I've not yet set the page. Right, I've not yet set up my page. So our distances are in millimeters. So we can actually expand like this and you click. Now you can actually have, here I am zooming out. So we can actually have now a very large viewing area or perspective. You see now? Yeah. So let's zoom in. So that's it. Let's zoom out. Now let's go back to our ground plan, ground floor. You see that when we expanded our viewpoint in the south elevation, right, it also affected the ground floor. You see that this our south elevation here, it has stretched. It has been stretched both to the right and to the left because we want a wider viewpoint to be seen. Because we have a wider viewpoint, we want a wider viewpoint to be seen. So this is how you can manipulate or work with these your viewpoints. Like I said from the beginning, this your north, your south, your east and your west, right? These poles serve as the eyes. They are the ones that see and display to you, be it your sections or your elevation. They are the ones that see and then they display to you. So we are done with this. So I click on Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z. On my keyboard, I hold down Ctrl Z to undo what has been done. If you do not want to click Ctrl Z all the time, here we have undo stretch, here we have redo stretch. So I click on redo. Yeah. So this is where we are. Now if I click on this door tool, we see that the door selection settings are up here. It gives us permission to actually access our door settings and do some changes if we want. So if you scroll the ball that is found on your mouse, you see that all this section will be moving. It will be moving on an X plane. It will be moving like this, as you are seeing. So it will be moving. So it gives you the opportunity to do some changes for your door. Now if you do not want to do the changes directly from here, you can also do the changes by double clicking on the door tool. I double click. Yes, when we double click on the door tool, this small door default settings will pop up. From here we can choose the type of door, maybe rotating doors, hinge doors, garage doors, empty door openings, right? You can choose the type of door that you want. Like now we are at hinge doors, so these are the various types of hinge doors that we have under these hinge doors. If we come to rotating doors, I click on it. These are the various types of rotating doors. Here we have just two. If you come to sliding doors, these are the various types of sliding doors that we have under sliding door 23. So you can choose. If you choose this one, you can access its settings here, right? So we can actually change its settings here. Here we have sliding door settings. If I click on it, Here I can choose the type of door lift I want. I can choose its handle. If you want to change this door lift, you click on this drop down here and you can choose from these varieties. To view these different types of door lift, you simply scroll the ball found on your mouse. As you scroll, it is changing for you to make your choice. Same for the handle. If I choose this one, it will change, as you can see. You do same for the handle. You click on this, select opening handle, this drop down here, you click on it. You scroll using your ball on your mouse and they will change, and then you can choose this one. It has been placed. Right now, if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more videos. Comment in the comment section for more videos. I received a lot of messages concerning my previous video I uploaded on how to crack Archicad and how to crack Sidecad. How to crack Archicad 2029 and how to crack Sidecad 2017. I received a lot of messages from my viewers, my subscribers, and we have posted or uploaded the video link where you can download the crack file. But feel free to send us your email and we are going to send you the crack file and even the file where you can access the software and then install it on your laptop or desktop by yourself. So one of our subscribers and followers also sent us his email and we worked with him and everything is okay. So feel free to comment in the comment section below for more videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more videos. So this is what we have. Now this is where things start to get tedious. Now you see these two arrows here, right? Here we have the shape. You see these two arrows. Yeah. If I click here, it is changing. And as it is changing, it gives you opportunity to do some adjustments, to do some changes that you may not want. Now you see here they say frame thickness, that is the frame thickness of the door. It is equals to the wall thickness. Yeah, so we click here, it is changing. We click here, it is changing. We have already choose the type of door lift that we wanted, and then we click here. We have already choose the type of handle that we want. We can actually include kickboard both inside and outside, both outside and inside. By activating it here, you click to deselect, you click to select. If you want to include kickboards on your doors, but I don't want to include it for now, it's just for explanation purposes. So you still continue, you click here, you can do some changes depending on the type of door you want to design. You click here, you click here, you click here. So as you are going, you are seeing some settings, and then what you do next is you see this 3D projection. It shows you how the door will look like in 3D. This is how your door will look like in 3D. You will have this line that you are seeing in blue like this, and to remove this blue line, it is something pertinent. So what I'm going to do is you simply select here. You see where you have override model view options. Click on it and it will give you access to do some changes here. Now let's go back. I deselect it. You see that if I deselect it, there's no way. If I click like this, there's no way for me to do some changes or adjustment. Right now, if I select it, it gives me that opportunity to deselect this one, and once you deselect this one, that line that was here is no longer there, and the door looks beautiful at this point. And then we see click here to do some adjustment. So here like this, we deselect like that, we click here, And we can change the door properties, that is the materials for the doors, right? We can give them different materials by clicking here. We can put your wood, right? We can give the door different materials, something like this. And for the new glass, let's choose something glass door. So this is what we have, and I think this is all for the door setting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more videos. We have come to the end of this tutorial. Keep watching TVM Solution. Comment in the comment section for more videos. You can always send us your email if you need anything, and we are going to attend to you. Bye.